Polar ice caps are melting at a much more dramatic rate than they have been ever before. This reduces the habitat space of Arctic organisms, forcing them to move elsewhere or die trying to survive in their disappearing ecosystem. This is mostly caused by greenhouse gas emissions, raising the annual temperatures. These are caused by human emissions and the industry.
98% of the northern continent is covered with ice and snow. However, it is losing 125 kilometers a year. Overall, the northern continent, 98 of which is covered with ice and snow, is losing about 128 cubic kilometers per year.
Over the past century, sea level has slowly been rising. This is due to part of the addition of water through the oceans through either the melting of or the calving of icebergs from the world's largest ice. It has thinned more than 50 meters since 2012, about 1/6 of its original thickness, and the ice flow is now 25 times faster, accelerating to speeds of several kilometers per year.
It is found that the ice thickness over the central Arctic Ocean has declined from an average of 11.8 feet to only 4.1 feet, in a reduction of 65% over a period of 1975 to 2012.
The melting of the polar ice caps is mainly caused by harmful CO2 emissions. These harmful CO2 emissions are mainly because of industry and human effects. These Arctic animals are losing their habitats because of the human effects. Here's a quick diagram of what fracking looks like. Fracking is another problem in the Arctic. Fracking is the process of injecting liquid at a high pressure into subterranean rocks, boreholes, etc., so as to force open existing fissures to extract oil or gas. In other words, it is when humans disturb the surrounding environment by prodding the rock below the surface to make a profit on non-renewable resources. Money-hungry companies pose scientists to say that it is safe and causes little to no harm to our environment and the organism's environment. However, we have seen the toxic effects that fracking has shown in the Arctic.
So, Mr. Penguino, how has fracking affected your daily habitat?
It's destroying the land. I have nowhere else to go because the Arctic is all I know. I can't survive anywhere else.
What can we, humans, do to limiting the fracking in the Arctic?
Well, you could use other sources of energy, such as windmills or solar energy. A safe nuclear power plant would be better than this.
So, does this impact your day-to-day routine at all?
The fracking fluid pollutes the environment. The water is mixed in with the sand and chemicals used to create the fracking fluid. Approximately 40,000 gallons of chemicals are used per fracking unit. It makes us so sick. Another problem environmentally with the Arctic is denning. Denning is similar to fracking, except they use pre-made holes in polar bear dens. This causes toxic waste and chemicals from fracking to be released into the den and expose the polar bears. These chemicals can kill the polar bears or poison them, giving them no place to go.
Mrs. Pauline the polar bear, has your home or past homes been denned by stupid humans?
Why, yes. It seems unavoidable in this day and age. My best friend just got evacuated from hers. Now her little baby Samuel is dying from the toxic gases he inhaled.
Oh, that's terrible. What can we do to help?
Frack somewhere else where you're not going to disturb a living creature. Or use other forms of energy like wind or solar.
We need to take action and stop the insanity of ruining the lives of other innocent creatures. They have needs too. We need to stop being greedy. Our own selfish desires impede upon thinking of these other creatures. Stop the insanity, stop fracking, start caring. Care through public transportation and think about your own impact on the earth around you. Ride a bike, carpool, petition for wind energy. Make a difference.